Hi, this is Yvonne. Thanks for following Susan. We help companies start selling online in China. 1. China's imported rubber market. 1. Why China chooses to import rubbers? The rubber industry as an industry that is indispensable to China's economic development. Rubber as a raw material is not only vital for the production of medical supplies, it is also a vital raw material for the production of parts that are used in the mining, transportation, agriculture, machinery, electronic industry. Specifically, there are synthetic rubbers and natural rubbers, and there are many usages to them. Some examples are that they are indispensable for the production of tire and washer. While China's production capacity of low-quality synthetic rubber is saturated, its production of high-quality synthetic rubber is relatively low, and the country is still relying heavily on imports for this part of the demand. Clearly, China's domestic production capacity is hard to meet its domestic demand, and a large majority of its synthetic rubber exports are of low to medium grade. 2. China's imports of rubbers is growth and scale. China's import volume of natural rubber increased from 320,000 tons in 1995 to 2.6 million tons in 2018, an increase of 11.74% year-on-year. According to the statistics published by the General Administration of Customs of People's Republic of China, China imported a total of 220,000 tons of natural rubbers in June 2019. From January to June 2019, China imported a total of 1.07 million tons of natural rubbers. Moreover, the volume of synthetic rubbers imports is also on the rise. The total volume of synthetic rubbers imported in 2017 is 4.36 million tons, an increase of 31.7% year-on-year, and the import value is $84.72 billion. Affected by China's policy, the import of synthetic rubbers slowed down in 2018. In 2018, the total import volume of synthetic rubber increased by 1.1% to reach 4.41 million tons. The import volume of synthetic rubber is 720,000 tons in December 2019, and the total volume of rubbers imported is 6.57 million tons in 2019. 2. Source countries for China's rubber imports. Thailand, Indonesia, Vietnam, and Malaysia are known for the production of natural rubbers. Therefore, they are the primary source of imports for China. According to the statistics published by the General Administration of Customs of People's Republic of China, Thailand is China's largest source country for natural rubber imports, with more than 50% of China's natural rubber imports coming from Thailand. The import volume from Malaysia and Indonesia decreased from 20% to 10%, and the imports from Vietnam, Myanmar, and Laos have increased gradually but never exceed 8% individually. In 2018, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Vietnam, Myanmar, Laos, the Republic of Cote d'Ivoire, Cambodia, Cameroon are the primary source of imports for China in terms of natural rubbers. They each made up 58.63%, 12.23%, 10.32%, 7.8%, 4.69%, 4.19%, 1.22%, 0.52%, and 0.07% of the total import volume, respectively. 3. Types of rubbers and their import volume. The import volume of synthetic rubbers, except mixed rubber, increased from 1 million tons in 2003 to 1.46 million tons in 2018, a yearly average growth rate of 2.96%. The import volume of compound rubber increased from 560 8.7 thousand in 2007 to 1.63 million tons in 2014, then increased. The import volume of mixed rubber increased from 6,000 tons in 2007 to 2.95 million tons in 2018. From these figures, we can tell there is a change in the structure of rubber demand. While the demand for synthetic rubber and natural rubber are witnessing a gradual decline, and the demand for compounded rubber is decreasing sharply, the demand for mixed rubber is on the rise. The import volume of natural rubber accounted for 50% of China's total rubber imports in 2007, and it decreased to 35% in 2018. The import volume of synthetic rubber accounted for 39% of China's total rubber imports in 2007, and it decreased to 20% in 2018. The import volume of compounded rubber accounted for 15% of China's total rubber imports in 2007, and it increased to 28% in 2014, then dropped sharply to 1.4% in 2018. The import volume of mixed rubber only accounted for a small portion of China's total rubber imports before 2014, but the volume of imports increased rapidly to exceed 40% in 2018. In the first 6 months of 2019, the import volume of natural rubber, synthetic rubber, compounded rubber, and mixed rubber each made up 34.25%, 22.28%, 1.42%, and 42.05% of China's total rubber imports respectively. 4. The trend for China's rubber industry. With the trend of automobile production being lightweight, intelligent, and environmental friendly, China's automobile industry is on the move to boost the production of meridian tires and tires without any inner tube. Therefore, synthetic rubbers that are of high quality, functionality, and environmental friendly will become the trend for China's rubber industry. Demand for synthetic rubbers that are customized and of high quality will boost dramatically, and this is going to boost China's import for them because its domestic production capacity is unlikely to meet its market demand. There are full of business opportunities in China's rubber industry, since the country is still relying heavily on imports of high quality for its development. Maybe it's your time to consider entering the Chinese market now. That's a wrap for today. For more information on digital marketing in China, please subscribe to Sluza.